All right.
Full start in four,
Yes,
three. Oh,
we.
wait, hold on.
I forgot the countdown, but we are live. So
Oh, okay, that's good. All right, so we're
yeah,
live.
here we are,
Nice,
everyone.
nice.
Here we are. Happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome to a BECMI live stream. My name is Wally. I go by Wally or Wally DM, and I am going to be running this adventure for my fellow YouTube friends, and it's great for all of us to hang out. This is going to be a two-parter. And part one, we are already 15 minutes late and one person down. So we have the Scooby-Doo gang filling in the blue square. But enough about me. Let's introduce my friends. Starting in the yellow square, we got Fred from How to RPG.
Hi, I'm Fred Wheeler. I run the How to RPG channel, and basically that covers how to operate a rocket-propelled grenade launcher. I know, tabletop role-playing games. So yeah, I cover pretty much everything. Yeah, that's me.
Awesome. And in the red square, for the first time on our live stream, welcome the Dungeon Minister.
Hello, I'm Father Aaron, the Dungeon Minister, and I have a channel called the Dungeon Minister because I'm creative that way.
I laugh as I have a Wally DM channel. Okay, yeah, I get it. And in the orange square, joining us again is Phil Kearney.
Sup, citizens? Yeah, Phil Kearney here. Like the label says, I'm at Phil Kearney everywhere, sticking with that high level of imagination and labeling ourselves. I create role-playing games, I illustrate them, and I publish them online. I stream the entire process from ideation to publication. So swing by and check it out.
Fantastic. All right. And we are down a player, so AJ may or may not jump in at some point. And if not, then his square will be decorated with the Scooby-Doo gang until then. Now, I usually do this before we go live, but since we're running late, you're going to see, I guess, how things work in the BECMI world. I'm going to begin by asking our three players what their character name is, their armor class, and their hit points. Let's start with Fred. What's the name of your character? What class? Armor class, and hit points.
I can't pronounce the name, so I'm calling him Adam.
Adam?
Okay. And hit points 21, armor class is 1 with the shield, 2 with the longbow.
Okay. And what class is Adam?
Fighter.
He's a fighter. Okay.
I'm in the front. I shall die first.
And then how about Father Aaron? Who are you playing?
I am Spaghiari, the thief. Armor class of 5. Did you want to know? What else do you want to know?
Hit points?
25.
Okay. And it's Spagari?
Spaghiari.
Spaghiari.
I should have put that in my name. That would a clever person would have done that, but I didn't. Because I've got a name like Spaghiari. Call me Spaghetti, really.
I may do that by the time the rest of this drink is done. And then Phil, your character name, class, armor class.
I'm using one of the pre-generated clerics. The label says Marco, so he is Marco Poyo, High Priest of the Foul Gods.
The foul ones. Okay, fantastic. And what's Marco's armor class and hit points?
325.
325. My favorite time in the afternoon as well. Okay. So what I would like to do now is I would like to take us into this adventure. This is once again going to be a two-part sort of a Halloweenish mystery type of an adventure that I am currently attempting to write. It is not written. It is in bits and pieces all over my Google Docs. So I will be darting my eyes all over the screen trying to find what I need, as any disorganized DM would do. But I would like to begin with the read aloud text to bring us into the game that we are going to play. All right, here we go. So after 2 days of travel by cart from the town of Fallow Ridge, you finally approach the bustling streets of Ambervain. Along the way, you encountered a group of aggressive bandits who sought to ambush you. However, with teamwork and quick thinking, you dispatched them with ease, leaving the road clear for your journey. You know, actually, since AJ's here, maybe you did lose one person. buried them along the way.
Ooh.
Oh, there went your magic user.
What happens if he does show up? Does that mean he raises from the dead?
Yes.
No, it means that the Scooby-Doo gang discovered it was just a guy in a mask, after all.
Nice. Like
Nice. It was in a closet tied up and gagged.
It's Mr. Withers. All right. As the sun dips low in the sky, casting golden rays over the city, you arrive at what looks like the tail end of a festival. There's colorful streamers that are fluttering in the breeze and remnants of the vibrant celebration that are being swept away. This city, with its charming architecture and lively atmosphere, still has a slight hum of echoes of laughter, or slight hum of laughter and song, creating a warm and inviting ambiance even as festivities conclude. So, this is going to be funny. You've been hired, the three of you, minus your magic user, you've been hired by the esteemed Lord Gluestick, a noble with a taste for the extraordinary. Your mission? You are to procure a rare bottle of wine known as the Eclipse Vintage. This is a wine that you have been told is crafted from grapes and harvested in the enchanted groves of time. Now, this wine is said to be also infused with a dragon scale of an eclipse dragon, one that a lot of folks don't even know if it exists. And this bottle of wine, they say that its very essence is of night and mystery. It could grant visions of the past or the future. Now, you have traveled here in a sturdy cart adorned with the noble's crest of the mighty Gluestick, drawn and a pair of reliable horses. Lord Gluestick has sent with you 4 cases of his prized stout, the Rootwater Stout, and also a rare time walk pendant. Now you are to use these to bargain with a wine merchant by the name of Tamsin. Tamsin is the one that has the bottle of wine. So I want to stop here and ask, you're in this cart. There's 3 of you with all of this stout. Who is going to carry the time walk pendant?
I don't think Adam should be holding the time warp pendant. I am prone to stupid acts and feats of bravery, and probably will be the first to die should anything go down. So I'm going to leave it to the others to decide amongst them who should have that thing.
Spagari,
take the
or Marco?
pendant, Aaron, if you want the stout.
Well, the nice thing about the stout is it gets lighter as you go. So, sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Easy.
Okay, so Marco has the time pendant.
4 cases. I don't think I can carry that on my own, incidentally.
I'm quite happy to drink. I mean, not to drink. I mean to carry the stout.
Yes. So that is another question. There is 4 cases of the stout that you have been sent with to bargain with Tamsin, the wine merchant. Do any of you partake in? They won't miss a bottle or 2.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Is it bottles in the cases?
Yes.
It's not like a cask. The great thing about a barrel is you can
Right.
you can slosh a little out. They're gonna notice bottles.
Yeah. So you would pop
Unless we
open
fill it with something else.
Exactly. They're brown bottles, neatly labeled, and they're in wooden boxes. So yeah, you would just crowbar up the lid, and you can see them all separated.
Corks?
I wouldn't have to let one breathe.
Yes, we'll say they have corks.
He's not gonna smell all of them. If one of them has water in it, he's not gonna notice. He's not gonna notice.
What color is the stout? Can we
It is like a dark chocolate brown.
That's
Brown bottle.
easy. That's an easy color to reproduce.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna be able to see through the bottle anyway. It's a brown bottle, so
okay.
yeah, I'll probably have one.
Okay. One of the most delicious stouts that you have ever tasted.
Yeah, I'll just take a nip of one for now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is quite delicious.
That's very good.
All right.
So we know it's the right stuff.
Yes, very good. What do you replace it with?
I have a water skin. I'll just.
Glug glug glug.
It's a brown bottle. You can't see through it,
Yeah,
so you know
okay.
it's gonna.
All right. All right. So one bottle has been fixed.
Foreshadowing. This is probably going to bite us in the backside really badly later on.
I'm hoping so.
Yes, I do too. So to continue with my monologue. So upon your arrival, you're to meet the local wine merchant Tamsin. So you pull into Ambervain, and you're supposed to meet him in front of the Golden Sturgeon Inn. Now this used to be an elegant establishment with warm yellow banners and finely crafted wooden beams. But as you pull down the main road, you can see that there's a little bit of wear to the building. It could use perhaps a coat of paint, things along those lines. And as you come up, the horses pull to a stop, and standing in front of you are two figures. The first one is a merry-looking half-elf with a yellow tunic that has like purple grape vines that go along this side. And the second is more of a burly fellow with a recently shaved beard, a pair of overalls with one of them dangling to the side. And the one with the yellow tunic says, "Ah, welcome. You must be the ones that Lord Gluestick sent for the trade. Greetings." And you are, and he asks for an introduction.
Well, I'm Adam. I'm the muscle here. I'll be making sure that everything gets where it needs to go. Yeah, these are my colleagues, my friends.
Spaggiari at your service.
Marco.
Fantastic. Well, nice to meet all of you, of course, and welcome to Ambervain. It is great to have you here. I trust that you had no issues along the way.
Smooth ride.
There was some problems along the way, but you know we've buried those issues, and we're moving on as best we can. So yeah, no, we're ready to go.
Well, was splendid. I'm glad that you pulled through there with not a problem. This is Eldrin. He will take care of your horses and oversee the unloading of the stout. Now, for the three of you, we have some business to talk about, of course. So, how about we go inside? Perhaps grab a bite to eat, have a swig of this Rootwater ale that you have brought, this Rootwater Stout, and have a discussion.
Fantastic.
Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, yes, let's do that.
Crack
Absolutely.
Open a crate, Crack open a crate, grab a different bottle than the one that had been grabbed before, and walk away. Follow.
All right.
Spaggiari is going to take the bottle that he already drank.
Did you mark it so you could figure out which one it was?
Sorry. We should have a bottle for each of us, should we not? Sorry.
Well, of course. Yes.
Grab another 2 bottles. One for our. I forgot his name already. Sorry, Wally.
That's all right.
One for everybody. Thank you.
Linguini.
Linguini. One for everyone.
Macaroni.
There we go. So, Linguini has his, and then the other 3.
All right. Splendid. As he gives instructions to Eldrin as far as to take the carriage and the horses around the other side, there are 2 things that you are going to notice. The first is a cloaked figure peering from around the corner. You don't really get a good look at their face, but they have a hood pulled up, and they seem to be watching intently. And even as you turn over to look in their direction, they kind of just shuffle or tilt their head towards the ground, and then they look up to watch once again. The second thing that you notice is that the bright rays of sunshine that greeted or carried with you here is now being replaced. Not only is it becoming evening, but there's also strange clouds that are moving in overhead. And accompanying these clouds, you see what looks like a strange bit of purple mist that is hovering off the ground.
I'm going to lean over towards Spaghetti and whisper, there's somebody watching us. Do you think you should, like, maybe just sneak up on them and find out what they're up to?
I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy. I will.
Okay, sounds good.
So, the person's around the corner of the building.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Yeah.
What's the traffic on the street like?
It is starting to wither. So it's starting to diminish. So as this purple smoke is starting to roll in, you can see a lot of people are starting to either head down the street, maybe to their homes, but quite a few of them are starting to filter their way into the Golden Sturge Inn. And in fact, Tamsin looks at the three of you. The wine merchant says, "Unfortunately, the three of you have arrived on one of the worst possible days. I am afraid that the reign of the wraiths is about to begin. We should get inside."
Is that what the purple cloud's all about?
Yes. Before long.
I am going.
Mm-hmm. Oh, go ahead.
I want to use the crowd, the people coming in as cover.
Okay.
To make my way around.
Okay. Yes. The other two of you, are you joining? Or are you staying back, letting the thief do the work?
I'm going into the building and look and just going to try to smooth as much as I can, but I'm looking out the window to see where the thief is and the stranger is as best I can without making it too obvious.
Okay. So let's start with our. Let's start with.
Pull some feathers from my bag and just look up and just at the sky for as long as I can.
Okay, so you're going to throw a little bit of a distraction. All right.
Yeah, I'm praying to the foul gods of the sky.
Okay, so let's do this. So for Spagori, how about a what is it? A move silently?
Move silently or hide in shadows, your choice.
Yes. Let's do move silently and add 20% to that, since your friends are giving you a little bit of a cover.
Yes. Thanks for picking that one, because that's 10% better chance.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 45 with your the 20 that the foul gods have given me. That's a 65, and I rolled a 53. So
nice. Okay, very good. So as you sneak around the corner, you do see the hooded figure again, and they look up at you, and you can see that there's nothing there. Like there doesn't seem to be a face at all, but they do speak to you, and it says, "Come closer. I have information for you."
okay, I will go closer.
Okay. I'm looking for my thing. Here's that part where it's all over the place.
Did you drink enough alcohol
Yes.
today, Wally, for
I did.
this live stream?
I did.
Have you got plenty to get you through the next hour and a half or so?
I do not, but I'll text my wife if I need it.
Okay, all
Okay.
right, cool. Because we're going to make sure that keeps flowing. And we do have some people joining the chat, which is always nice. So feel free. I am keeping an eye on the chat for those of you who are wondering. We just may not be calling it out right now because we're
good.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't realized what's going on, this is when the player during a live stream distracts the audience so that the dungeon master can find their shit. Okay.
Good. Save some of that for a little bit because I'll need it again. So as you approach, the being cackles, and in that cackles he says, "Ah, my dear friend, heed my warning. When shadows whisper and the rain sings, stay not outside where death is going to cling. For wraiths will rise in the pouring night and claim the lost in your ghostly flight." And with that, he dissipates in front of you.
Bah!
Well, an infant in your lap will dampen your spirits. I will proceed inside.
Okay.
And
Alright.
I'll find where my companions have gotten to.
Okay. So as you turn to go back into the inn, the other two of you, followed by Tamsin, he leads you inside and says, "Come, plenty of great food and drinks inside. Let's toast. Let's talk some business." And he goes into the inn. The two of you enter behind him. And then I'm going to change my screen to give us, oops, not that. That's giving stuff away there. So here is our map, which you can see. Tonight is going to be mainly Theater of the Mind, but I will provide a map so that you guys can see where everybody's at. So here is the outside of the Golden Sturgeon, and then you're going to enter the lobby. Now, the two of you, Adam and Marco, as you enter the lobby, it's quiet. And in fact, following Tamsin into the inn, you no longer see him. He's just gone.
Oh, shizes. Marco Polo, I think we have a problem. I lean over and say this, and like, there is something weird going on here. Weird. Very strange.
What you do see, and I'll describe the room a bit for you, is this place smells new. It smells like fresh sawdust, if you will. The floor is looks like it's been recently installed. There's a brilliant golden shag circled rug in one of the corners of the room, and in that corner, on the walls, there are 3 paintings on one wall and 3 on the other. In an opposite corner, you see a reception desk, and sitting at the reception desk is a skinny fellow with a tie and suspenders. On his tie, he has a few of the playing card symbols like hearts and spades and diamonds and clubs, and he is sitting at the desk and he is playing what looks like a game of solitaire.
Could I? What are the paintings? The 3 paintings on those.
Yes,
There's 6 paintings in total, right?
There is 6 paintings in total, yes, and I am glad you asked because I would love to describe those for you. Because
this is a puzzle adventure, since it's Wally.
Kind of.
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much. Yeah.
So as you walk over to take a look at the paintings, Spagori, you walk in, and you follow a couple of other townsfolk, but as you come through the door, those townsfolk are gone. It's like you watch them walk into the building and you walk in behind them and then they're just gone. And the only thing that you see when you are inside are your two friends and the previously described innkeeper. The paintings. There are 6 of them. Underneath each of them is a blank plaque that is bronze. Like there should be a name there, but there's no name. Each of the paintings are warped. When I say warped, I meant they're like swirled with a grays, blacks, and a single color. There is blue, green, yellow, red. It's the 6 normal colors: red, blue, green, yellow, purple, orange.
Green, yellow.
Your primaries and your secondaries.
Thank
what
you.
you're talking
That's
about.
what I needed.
All right.
Thank you. I decided to continue on without my notes because it was too distracting for me.
Okay.
It's
So
a
blue,
game
green.
master roundtable game.
Yes.
It's a game master roundtable game. One of them is Wally.
Yeah.
Is Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So blue,
exactly.
blue, green, yellow, orange, black, and white.
The black and white is intermixed with each of them. So like the color
Intermix.
is like
So red.
yeah.
So we've got red here
Purple.
then.
Yep.
So we've got blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple.
Purple. Yep. The
Okay.
primaries and the secondaries. I like that.
Okay. Cool. Now I know.
Good.
I think I'm just going to walk over to the person who's playing solitaire and say, some strange artwork you've got there.
As you say that, he was going to lay a card down, and you mentioned those paintings, and his hand shakes a bit, and he starts to squeeze the card, and he says, he looks up at you, and with the most serious, straightforward face, he says, "Sir, do not mention the paintings, please." Now then, what can I help you with? Would you like a room for the night? Perhaps you're here to eat?
We were supposed to hook up with Tamsin. Have you seen him?
No. Let me check my ledger. And he pulls out this big book, and it just goes to the first or second page. He's like, "Sorry, don't see anybody by that name."
Okay. Well, I don't quite understand. There was a crowd of people outside, and they're gone apparently, and
The
they're
festival.
walking here. Yeah, but they're walking here, and they gone. Like, where are they?
They probably went home. We had
This is the Golden Star, right?
yes, we just opened yesterday.
Well, here's the thing: is Tansen walked in with us,
Oh,
and
did they want
he's
a
gone
room as well?
He just vanished.
Oh.
Just vanished.
Well, perhaps to the other pub.
No, he just literally disappeared as he stepped in.
I see. Yes.
Have you got like some haunting problems with this place?
No, not that.
No.
No, not that I'm aware of. But it seems like, have you been traveling?
Yeah, we have been traveling.
The sun has probably gotten to you. Perhaps I recommend that you and your friends get a room for the night. I do have a couple left.
I think that would be an extraordinarily bad idea.
Your place is really, really creepy because why can't we mention why can't we talk about the things on the wall?
Please don't mention the paintings.
I didn't say that word. I just said the things on the wall. Why can't we talk about that? Why, when somebody walks in here, other than the three of us, people seem to just disappear? Like, what is going on?
I still have my beer,
Yeah, you still have your beer.
and I have the pendant.
And you still have that thing, yes.
Okay.
By the way, On the travel, your character's figured out that that is a magic item that can be used twice per day by clicking it. And by clicking it, you automatically win an initiative roll.
Oh my, useful.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll
Nice.
come in handy when we fight hordes of undead.
Yes. Hordes of them. Hordes and hordes.
Horde.
He looks at you again, Adam, and he says, my apologies. Maybe, perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot. My name is Oswald, by the way. I am the owner of the Golden Sturge. There are a few folks here if you'd like to chat with them. There are a few over, and he points to, if you guys can see my map on the screen, he points in, oh, I can't do that there. He points in one direction. He says the lounge and bar is that way if you'd like to get something to eat and drink. And then the common area is the other way. I believe the blacksmith and the, was it the blacksmith and the knight? I think they went over in that direction.
Okay.
Did I just see AJ pop up somewhere?
No.
I just gifted 10 memberships, I think.
Holy shit.
What?
Thank you, AJ. Thank you for the memberships. Where are you?
I think that was.
Austin, you must be hanging out with Tamsin. Huh?
Him and Tanzan are
He-
hanging out.
he's still buried in the ground when we were coming. Well, it's good to know that AJ has not fallen asleep and he is with us.
Yes.
Maybe not in body, but at least in spirit.
Well, it's his mom's birthday, I guess. So.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. Well, if you are available, AJ, and you want to
Birthday
join us,
to
just
you.
pop in and we'll go to break and come back and get you.
but anyway, okay. So I think we should go and have a chat with some of the people who are staying here
Oh.
before we get ourselves a room.
Sure,
And
sure.
I'd like to talk to you gentlemen as well, just to my little experience outside.
Sure.
Try to
Yeah.
step outside
And-
and see if that's successful and have that conversation.
Right. Oswald looks at the three of you. Do you want me to? Never mind. But I do have a few keys left, and he does point to a wall, and you can see where there are 10 numbers, and there's a few keys hanging from them, but there's some missing.
I don't feel like we're going to have to worry about the rush for this inn. So
Okay.
we'll be back, and I'm sure there'll still be some
Right.
rooms
Right.
left.
Yes. Elaine is
We know
cooking
we
up.
don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Elaine's cooking up
well-
a great pie. I mean, and you should probably be able to get something to eat at this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
We know each other pretty well, so we can sleep in the same room if we have to in the end, if it really were to fill up.
Yes.
But I think my odds are pretty good.
Not a problem.
We're just gonna have a little chat. We'll come back and make some decisions and maybe have a talk with some people in here.
Splendid.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I follow Spaghettio out of the
Thank
All right. Where you guys headed? I'm sorry.
I just a little bit away from Buddy there.
Okay. So you're not
I
going.
want to
the-
try to
the
leave
mad-
this place. I'm concerned we're stuck here, so
Yeah.
I think we should step outside real quick just to see
Okay.
if we can exit the building despite the plague rain or whatever.
Uh-huh.
How's our horses doing when I pop my head
Yeah,
out?
you should probably check on them. So you wanna open the front door and step outside?
Were they not led away
If
by
only I
the?
could.
They were led away. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. He did.
Yeah, I
He
would
did
love
say
to
he
open
had
the front
food to
door.
offer. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it our horses and a pie though? That's the thing.
I just want to. Just once we're out of earshot, we don't need to go far, but I just want to share the whole, wraiths will rise and eat people and they'll disappear, and maybe that's what happened. I don't know. That the conversation I had with the faceless guy outside.
That turned into vapor after the conversation.
That'd be the one, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? You should have flagged me on that because I've got some holy feathers I will lob in that direction. I tell you what.
I'd have loved to have, but you were in here when I got in. We were all on paintings, so
Cheers.
Yeah.
Right.
Clink cheers.
We have
Water.
AJ joining us. Everybody, give me about 4 minutes, and we will be right back. So I'm going to go to break. Get AJ.
Don't go to break, man. We can just chat while you're
Okay.
doing your thing.
All right.
Yeah, you just do your thing.
I'll do
I
my
mean,
thing then. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys
You
talk
let
this
that
out,
so
and
you don't have to bother.
I'll
Yeah,
listen.
people waited so long as before. I'm sure we can come up with something useful to say. And as soon as AJ gets his microphone going, he's going to have plenty to say. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I really feel like we're being set up very, very, very heavily with this adventure so far.
Yeah.
The purple cloud, people disappearing.
Yeah, I'm getting a sort of the others thing, like the mist. We can't go into the mist. We'll just end up back here. You know?
Well, I'm just wondering if we go to the mist, we wind up with something much worse happening. You know, will we lose our body or our mind, or will we just wind up turning into purple pies that are served in this inn?
Or
It could be anything for all I know.
So I wonder if we could
Faceless harbingers
unswirl
of
the
the
painting.
Midlands.
Yeah, I would like to unswirl the paintings too, but yeah, he doesn't seem to want to talk about it. So yeah, but definitely thinking we should talk to some of the people in this inn. I'm also wondering if maybe the whole thing, you know, when Gluestick set us up, maybe Gluestick set us up. You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
name that sticks
That's
with
the
you.
sort of thing that Gluestick would do. Is Gluestick would definitely set us up because, you know,
Maybe not the purple
he's
mist people?
he's such a shitey person, Gluestick. So you know, he gave us some beer, didn't let us really drink it, and then we get to drink it, and then we find that there's not really anybody to negotiate with. We've got a time warp pendant, which makes me feel like there's some sort of multiverse time traveling nonsense going on. Yeah. I don't think we should trust that Gluestick. I'm even thinking that maybe we should just try and find the horses, ride back along the road and try and find our lost comrade and just dig him up. Because I mean, you know, it might be better just to go home. You never know about these sorts of things sometimes. How's it going, AJ?
Yeah. Hello.
I can be okay with people disappearing, but if somebody just magically appears, I'm just gonna freak out.
I am a mage.
Ah!
1,000 leagues off course.
Yeah, so
I shouldn't have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
yeah.
So what happened to you, AJ? Did you just dig yourself out of the ground and just crawl into town and go straight for the inn?
Yes, it was a sleep spell gone awry, and somebody thought I was dead, and so they buried me in the backyard.
We're so sorry about that.
Oh,
Oh,
we did
straight
that
to
last year
dead.
too. Oh my god. I
Not
totally
a
forgot.
sorry.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Not as sorry as the turnip patch.
Ooh. Someone in the chat has asked what's going on so far and to catch AJ up to speed. So what
Thanks,
we've done,
viewer.
yeah. So what we've done so far is the four of you were transporting some Rootwater Stout to the city of Ambervain at the order of Lord Gluestick. And Lord Gluestick is expecting a bottle of Eclipse wine. It's a special wine that he's very, very hard to find. And to trade, he sent the stout and a timepiece. And this little timepiece is in the possession of our cleric, Marco. So Marco has that timepiece. So you met the dude that you're supposed to trade for the wine with. You had a little bit of conversation. You met some shady guy, literally, on the side of the place. Some purple clouds moved in. They said it was the rain of wraiths that was coming. And everyone started to go inside. A lot of people were filtering into the Golden Sturge Inn. However, when the four of you went into the inn, there was nobody else there except for the innkeeper playing solitaire and some strange paintings in a corner.
Don't talk about the paintings.
Yes. And
First rule of painting club.
Has anybody talked to the innkeeper about this?
I tried. I really did try. Yeah.
yes.
And he did not want to talk about it. So yeah. I feel like we're probably better off to go and talk to some of the other people supposedly that are actually in here. So far, everybody who's walked in with us has just vanished. Yeah, it's creepy ass.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I did forget to mention there's also a vending machine in here.
What?
Yes. In the corner of the room is a vending machine.
Tell me more.
I'm gonna try to get my hand under the little flap and get some chips.
Of course. Yeah. So looking at it, it's still wrapped, and there's a sign on it that says "out of order." But you can see where it looks like a very thick coin could be placed into the vending machine, and it's got like the little return tray if like the coin doesn't work, and then of course it's got the dispense thing. And Oswald looks up and is like, "Oh yes, they should be by tomorrow to fill that."
Unless of course they disappear.
Is this a common contraption in the world that I should be totally chill with, or do I need to pull out my mace?
For the purpose of this one shot, yeah, it's just a vending machine. This is
all right.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. Cigarettes?
No. There's nothing inside of it.
Yeah, I think we're getting sidetracked.
Sorry.
I'm putting a coin in it.
Okay.
I'm putting a coin in it.
All right, you put a
Silver
coin in
piece.
it. It's a silver piece. It goes in, but it's a lot
Yep.
thinner. And it just goes into the return tray.
But it's tokens of some kind.
Yeah.
It's not pendant shaped, is it?
No. Do you retrieve your
Okay.
coin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take my coin back.
You get your silver coin, but there's also another coin in there. This looks like a token, and the token is it is made of bronze. On one side it has a lamp, and on the other side it has a castle. And then, like looking up, you see the vending machine. It's made by a company called Genie's Castle.
All right, boys. Lamps or castles? What do you say? Come on.
Lamps as usual.
I guess first to study it, so I remember that, and
Okay.
put it in again.
Okay. You put it in,
Put
and it kind of
token in.
it just stops. You can hear that it's in there, but it doesn't come back out.
Are there knobs, buttons, anything to push, pull?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's numbers
Random.
are 1 through 4.
Well, I'm number 1.
All right. You press the number 1 and it comes back out. I did say that was out of order.
So is this entire inn.
Is very true. Okay, well, I would like to wander further into the inn and see if I can find the some people that have not disappeared, that are not the innkeeper, to talk to.
All right. Did you want to go towards the lounge dining area, or did you want to go to the common room?
I don't know. Is there really a difference? Just send me to the lounge. I don't know what would be which is supposed to be.
That way I can move my map. So you open the door, which is conveniently located right by the vending machine. And for those of you looking at home, you can now see my map. It's a little bit big. Can I shrink it down?
It's a very pretty map, Wally.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that map? That's a good map. You make that map?
Thank you. So you enter here, and you hear a few people talking. And inside this room, you see 3 individuals. They are sitting on the table to your left as soon as you come in, and you can smell the scent of pie. More like a savory pie. And the 3 of them are eating. And the 3 of them are eating. They have they're having a few drinks. And so the people that you see is a woman with that is wearing a green blouse, and perched next to her is a falcon, which isn't out of the ordinary at all. And then across from her is a religious individual with beads, prayer beads. He's in purple robes. He's got a staff nearby. He is also eating. And then the third person looks to be the chef. She has like a blue apron on, and she's conversating as well.
But she's sitting at the table with him.
Yes.
And to be clear, the Falcon is sitting there as if it's a diner at the table, not like on the back of her
Right.
chair. Or
Right. It's just like picking up the crumbs.
Oh, I think I'm just going to walk over and introduce myself.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Adam. I was thinking of staying here, but some really strange things are happening.
Oh, okay. The baker looks at you. Sure. What's wrong?
What's the deal with the paintings on the wall?
You're not supposed to talk about. She stands up, and she like kind of pulls you over to the side. Sir, we don't talk about those.
Is this kind of like we don't talk about Fight Club?
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
I don't know what the Fight Club is, but
Okay.
Does anyone else at the table seem disturbed?
Yeah.
when-
now like all of them are just watching you intently.
What about the Falcon?
The Falcon is just like, when they're not looking, he like actually gets into the pie. And then when they go and look at their food again, it's just like,
I am going to sit next to the
With
Falcon
gravy on
and
his beak.
feed it
Yeah.
dry meats. and
yes.
Whisper prayers of appreciation as I do.
Okay. Very good. The religious individual says, a cleric, of course. Says, I am, you'll laugh at this name. I couldn't come up with anything better, but here we go. Friar Jelly. He's like, I am Friar Jelly. Very nice to meet you.
This is a
was
Halloween
expecting-
adventure, right? I'm just checking.
Yes.
I mean, I was
I
getting
was
the vibe
expecting more
before.
office supplies.
Yes.
At least it wasn't Friar Bacon. So
Yes.
Hey.
And perhaps we can pray together as we. And he
I hand him a chunk of meat.
nice. So it looks like Marco's fitting in quite well.
Absolutely.
as a mage who has been buried in the ground for an unknown amount of time,
Yeah.
I'm quite hungry and cold. I'm at least going to stand by the fire.
Okay. And after the baker speaks with you, Adam, she looks at the rest of you and says, now then, who's hungry? I can get you all something. We have vegetarian, we have poultry, or we have desserts.
All of the above.
Fantastic.
You know,
I then pat down my pockets and go, oh, I don't have any money.
I got you.
That's okay.
I
I've
got
made
you.
plenty, and nobody has showed up tonight, so it'll be on the house. And she looks at you, Spagor.
Very kind. If you have any need any services of the Mystic Arts, I'm at your service, madam.
Well, thank you. Wow, very nice. I appreciate it. Good company tonight. We're going to have some fun. As she looks at her friends, and then just gives a smile to you.
Have you noticed anything odd about this place, by the way? Because we came in, there was a crowd of people outside. They walk in and then there's nobody here. And then we were supposed to talk with somebody and we walked in with them and they just sort of vanished when we walked in.
I don't.
Have you noticed people disappearing? Because we certainly did.
No, I think he just opened though. So I mean, I don't know if people really know that there's like food and drink here without getting a room. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right.
What would you like to eat, dear?
Let's take all of the above.
Yeah.
Is the meat? What sort of meat is it? It's not horse meat or anything like that, is it?
Bird.
No, that's ridiculous. Of course not. How about this?
Poultry and it's
Yes.
vegetarian.
Exactly right.
Is the vegetarian freshly killed?
Um,
Yeah, Parmesan is vegetarian.
I get what you're saying. That was good. That was good.
Perhaps
How
avoid
about
the
this?
turnips tomorrow.
How about this? Grab a table and I'll bring out what I have, and you can all just share in it.
Okay. Sounds good. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going to lean over and just sort of look the purple cloaked individual in the eye, and then just get my finger and just go and just push against them just to see if they're solid.
Yeah.
Just checking. Just
Yeah.
checking. Yeah, just to make sure. Does
Um,
my finger go through them?
I,
I'm horrified by this social active. What are you doing?
have you and your friends have a long journey? Perhaps you should get a room.
Well, yeah. Did my finger go through him?
I'm stunned.
No, he was squishy.
Are you solid? Okay. I just wanted to check to make sure you were solid because it's just I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe there's something. Is this place haunted or got some sort of thing going on? No, never come across that.
It's brand new.
Just, yeah.
Oh, is that a harpsichord over in the corner?
A what?
A piano.
Yes.
I think I might go and have a tinkle.
All right.
Do you have any blank canvases with colors we can swirl?
Who are you asking?
The cook.
No. I'll be back there. I'm going to go get the pies. Make yourselves at home.
All right.
I want to go look at those paintings.
You going back into the lobby?
Absolutely. If this pisses off the innkeeper, I'm going to make him get off his ass and do something
All
about
right.
it. I want to touch the purple one since there's purple death outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him just in case the innkeeper does get off his ass and turns out to be
Okay.
tougher than he looks.
Absolutely. I'll protect you from the undead. You protect me from innkeepers. Touch the painting and swirl my finger on it.
Okay. What about the other two of you? Are you staying here? Or are you going with? your
I'm
friends?
waiting for the pies at the table.
Okay.
I am making a awful sound come out of this piano, tortured, demonic sound with my -1 to dexterity and my no skill at playing pianos whatsoever.
Okay.
If this doesn't get the innkeeper's attention, I don't know what will.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go with the painting folks first. So you, the two of you go back into the lobby. And once again, you see Oswald as he introduced himself, and he's sitting there. He's playing cards, shuffling them up. Looks like he lost in a game of solitaire, reshuffling. And you go over there and you start swirling the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I'm
hear.
watching Oswald.
You're watching Oswald. You hear the word as you are touching it. You hear death. And as you touch that and you're watching Oswald, he moves like he stands up, disappears, and now he's standing next to Marco and he says, "Sir, don't touch the paintings."
I pull out a chicken's feather and I hold it up to his face and I say, "Tell me of the test."
What?
The painting says test. Do they each have their own like word? Oh, is it? Oh, I'm gonna touch another. I'm gonna touch the red one next. Purple, red. Yeah, red.
You touch the red one, you death.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's
Yes.
death.
Yes.
Death there.
Yeah. I need you to make the first saving throw tonight, please.
You.
Oh.
I need to figure out. It has been a while since I played. I don't remember what my saving throws are.
I love this. I'm having a gas.
Let's do a saving throw versus spells.
I'm a cleric. Step aside, everyone. Watch me save. Let's see. Where's my saves? There it is. Okay. Versus spells, rod staves is a 13. I want to roll under. Is that right?
You want to roll over.
You want to
Oh,
roll over?
thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that a failure?
Well,
You also
fine.
have a bonus, a wisdom bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I get to add my wisdom bonus. Thank you.
Or subtract.
Thank you.
Welcome
Well,
to
I
BECMI,
needed
where the
that
rules are a
because I rolled a
bastard.
12, but my wisdom as a cleric is a +1, so I got a 13.
Okay.
That's what I needed. Succeeded.
You have a brief flashing of a dark figure, and you can't make out the face, but they have a black robe over their head, and this figure you hear her whisper something, but it comes through garbled because you made your saving throw. She says, or it says, "Get the," and then it's just like womp 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 womp.
Charlie Brown parrot.
Oh, I gotta keep touching shit.
Okay. You are able to now touch the rest of the paintings, and you don't hear anything else, nor does anything happen.
Oh, I see. Wow. Test death. Get the death test. Test the death get. Death
Was
get the test. Looking over at Oswald, holding my feather at him. Test get the death.
Sir, I recommend a room. Are you exhausted?
Tell you what, I'm gonna keep touching paintings, but I'll buy 3 rooms for you for the effort. So I'm gonna touch the painting. You're gonna give me 3 keys.
Okay. He looks at you.
And you're not gonna
Spigori.
bug me about the painting.
He looks at you, Spigori. He says, "Is your friend okay?"
He's a unique individual,
Yes. Well,
but I think he's having a good time.
yeah.
He loves this place.
Nice. So that'll be 15 gold for the rooms.
Yeah, give him gold.
Yeah, you guys have countless gold, and I'm not worried about it.
Oh, what?
I throw countless gold at him. Be gone.
We
Ooh,
have
bring me those
20,000
pies.
XP.
Yeah.
We're loaded.
Are the nameplates still blank? The bronze
Yes.
plates?
Yes.
I wanna feel across and see if there's like some sort of like super braille or something that I might pick up on with
Nothing.
my fingers.
Nothing at all.
My foul touch has failed. I got nothing. Let's go eat pie.
Yeah. Spigori, were you getting the rooms that he had mentioned, the 3 rooms? Or what are you doing while your friend's touching stuff?
I'm just here to make sure that if anyone,
Okay.
goes at him, that he's not alone.
Okay.
Really.
All right. Yeah.
And I just want to clarify, the first touch, was it test or was it death?
Death.
Okay, it's
Oh,
death all
both
the time.
Oh, it's death
It's
twice.
death
Thank
across
you.
the board. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah,
There's
I was
nothing
gonna,
but death.
I was gonna say something, but Phil was just like, he was on it, so I was just like, yeah, let's go with it. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
funny.
but-
It was good. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
I got
it
that
was
here.
worth it. But
Fair enough. I'm gonna just tell like everyone the entire experience I had while
Okay.
I'm eating pie at the table next to the Falcon, and like I'm totally leaning into him, let him know that he's important to me.
Okay.
Because-
Well,
Yeah.
let's
Always
get
involve the Falcon in the
yes,
conversation.
let's
Well,
get into
I'm
that.
Marco Pollo of the Foul Gods, so
Yes.
it's important for me to interact with birds as I eat my poultry pie.
Let's get into that as prior to you having dinner with a lovely falcon. We have our other 2 adventurers. We have what is AJ? What's your character's name?
Kanan, he's a enchanter mage.
Okay.
Although he's a bit short on. Yeah, he's also become aware that his piano playing is absolutely awful
Yeah.
and stops, and is now too embarrassed to make eye contact with anybody.
Yeah. So Kanan and Adam, I don't know what you do, Adam, when Kanan's playing the piano. The friar and the baker are both they're like cringing, twisting their neck a little bit. The woman that has the green blouse on, she's just like, "Oh, quit! It's not that bad. You should keep practicing. It is lovely that you would try that in public."
I thought it would be relatively simple. I could bend the arts of the unseen to my will, but this contraption is beyond me.
Yes.
I apologize profusely.
Oh, there's no need for apologies. You gave it your all. You tried to entertain. Perhaps it just isn't for you, though.
Perhaps the machine is malfunctioning somehow.
Perhaps. And at this point, Elaine is bringing the pies out. She fills an entire table with poultry, vegetable, and blueberry pies.
I'm going to try a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But I do want to sniff it before I do eat it.
It smells good.
I'm going to eat like I was born in Ankh-Morpork.
Okay.
All right, sure.
The two of you are also back, so you can join the table. The falcon does not fly over to you at this time, Marco, unfortunately. You can see that it tries. And then the woman that is in the green blouse, she has a leather glove gauntlet on, and she gives a whistle, and it lands on it.
Fair enough. No complaint here.
I think he's had enough, but I appreciate the offer. Who in particular eats some of the poultry pie?
Definitely eating poultry pie.
All of you?
Well, now nobody.
I'm eating a little bit of everything.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It's
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
Or is it cat?
Or is it town
Taste of
folk?
human.
Yeah.
Yeah. It all tastes delicious. It's absolutely amazing. Some of the best stuff you've ever ate.
Maybe I don't want to taste for this.
My holy symbol is a three-toed foot. Like I'll stick that way, and then I'll stick down the middle, so I can do this. Do that with my chicken feather over the meal. Good to go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. But yeah.
Well,
everything's good.
so well
How
after
does
that,
just as you're the foul gods and you're eating a poultry pie. I'm just wondering how this works. No, let's not get into doctrine right now. But
You've heard of the litany. You know.
What is your cleric title? Colonel?
Only the head of a chapter.
I'm going to take this opportunity after having tried to eat the pies. If nothing bad happens to me and I don't grow an extra leg or arm or an extra eye or something like that, or wind up fading into oblivion, I'm going to go into the common room since we've gone into the lounge. Talk to a few people there. I want to see if I can find anybody in the common room. I'm going to let the other guys know where I'm going, and that's where I'm heading off because I'm not getting anywhere with these three people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's nowhere to go, buddy. We're stuck here because of the purple rain. Purple rain.
Purple rain. Love it.
You can't sing that one. You will get pinged
it's all
for sure.
in your brain.
Yeah.
Lately, things don't seem the same.
You just have to talk the lyrics. You'll be fine.
Just oblivious to any mysteries.
Do the rest of the party follow Adam, or do you stay in here?
There is still food on this table that I have not paid for that I'm eating.
I keep eating pie until I can't eat no more pie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
You know, solo quest. Cool.
So I'm going to shift the map over. And Adam, as you walk through the lobby, Oswald just like watches you walk across the floor. If you try to make eye contact with him, he smiles and waves. And then you open the door and you go into this other room, and you see this this massive lounge area. It's very quiet in here. It's very warm. There is a seating area with couches and very nice cushy chairs. To your right is the back end of a bookshelf. So if you're going around the corner, it looks like there would be like a small study with books and things of that nature. In this room are two individuals. There is on the couch, kind of just like laid across it, is a burly bald man that has some amber tinted goggles on top of his forehead. He's still wearing a burnt orange leather apron, and he has you can see like a bag of smith's tools to his side, and he is snoring. The other individual in here is a a very tall, almost like a paladin-looking character with shiny metal armor and a magical sword to his side. He's wearing like a yellow tunic with some type of a faction symbol on there. And as you come into the room, he looks up and says, "Ah, welcome."
Hi, my name's Adam. How are you?
Good.
Just checking the place out.
Yes, Sir Lemonbright, at your service.
Oh, okay. How long have you been here? I've never stayed in this place before.
Well, it's brand new. Of course you haven't.
Right. Okay. That's good to know. I just had a few questions because I was going to get a room here, but a little concerned about some of the things that have happened since I've shown up. What's the deal? What's the deal with the purple cloud outside?
The reign of wraiths. You don't want to be caught in that.
Why?
Because of the wraiths.
What? So the cloud is full of wraiths?
Yes.
Okay. So how long does that cloud last?
Should be gone by the morning. I hope so. The festival is set to continue tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Did you come here with a horse by any chance?
No.
I came here by horse. You know? Okay.
No. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Just curious because
Okay.
they took our horses away, and I'm just a little bit worried where they might have put our horses, since there's a cloud full of wraiths outside.
Oh, I'm sure they moved them indoors.
Indoors. Okay.
Yeah, the stables will be protected.
So the cloud doesn't come inside. It doesn't
No.
go under the door
No.
in the little gap
Just-
through little crevices.
No.
Doesn't do any of that.
No.
Okay. All right. A question about like, how long have you stayed here? Have you been here before?
This place just opened. This is my first night here.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you've only just showed up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice anything strange? Did you when you walked in, did you walk in with anybody else? Because I came in here, there was a whole lot of townsfolk. They came in, we walked in, and they just vanished. And there was a person we were supposed to talk to and do some negotiation with, and he walked in and he just like vanished as soon as he walked into the building. So I'm either feeling like I'm suffering some sort of really aggressive stomach flu, or there's maybe something wrong with this place.
Let me ask you this. Did you travel here today?
Yes, I did.
It sounds like you have been in the sun. I would recommend getting a little bit to eat, and then I would recommend getting perhaps a bunk for the night. It sounds like you might have some type of heat exhaustion.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, what about the fellow that's sleeping beside you? Have you chatted with him much?
Yeah, that's Mr. Orange. He's the blacksmith.
Did you say Mr. Orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We got it. Okay.
Okay. All right. We have
Orange.
Orange.
Mr.
Orange.
Orange. Yes.
Orange.
We get a guy in purple, a green dress, Mr. Lemony-licious here, and orange.
Mm-hmm.
And the chef. What was the chef? The chef was
Jelly.
No, she had a blue apron.
blue apron.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's starting to fall into place, and then the innkeeper
Mm-hmm.
was
Oswald.
Oswald.
Mm-hmm.
But what is he dressed in?
He was dressed in blacks and grays, except for his tie had like playing card suits on it.
Playing card suits.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's another player in amongst this that we aren't aware of just yet. But it's starting to fall into place.
Is it?
Yes. No, not really. But at least we have identified colours and people. That's something.
Yeah.
We had all the cool colors in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
We have warm colors over here.
I didn't even think of that.
That may not mean anything, but I just sort of noticed it.
I didn't
That
even
big
think of
round thing on the map, is that a
I'm not in
stage
the
of some
room,
kind?
so
that. What's that? This
Look
thing?
at that big round.
This thing?
in the center room, in the lobby.
Oh, in here? That is a chandelier. Those are chandeliers.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
The big round yellow thing with
Oh, that's a rug.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I thought it was like a raised stage.
It's a rug.
That's right.
Um,
Okay. Well,
yeah. So
I'm
so
unusual.
I'm going to
looking
say,
rug.
well, nice to meet you, and
Yeah.
I'm going to wander out
Okay.
and go and let the others know who are eating the pies, who I've just talked to and describe the information they gave me.
Mhm.
I'm not going to recount it all since everybody was actually here, so you know what I said. And then and I said, oh, well, I think maybe we should spend the night here. I don't really want to go out into a purple cloud full of wraiths. I don't really want to be here either. And I don't know what the heck is going on. But yeah.
I'm going to get up from the table, picking my teeth with a personalized toothpick, and wander over. There is something about that rug that just seems to be off to me. It's bothering me.
Mm-hmm. Are you going in by
Also,
yourself?
yeah, I'm just wandering
Okay.
over because it's a bit busy. They're used to ignoring me anyway. I'm a nervous person.
Okay.
He just buried you.
All right. This is
Right.
so it's like a golden rug. Kind of. Ooh, I missed it. What happened?
We pay so little attention to him that we just buried him.
Yeah.
We didn't even bother to find out if he was still alive.
Mhm.
Like, maybe, maybe he helped you bury himself. Just like you thought he was in there, and you're like, "I'll bury him." Yeah, sucks. He's like standing next to you. Yeah, sucks for that guy.
Yeah, it was not actually a sleep spell. It was a reverse slow spell. It was a reverse haste spell. So it was slowed so badly. I was like, no, I'm still awake.
His pulse was coming one beat every 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
We
why I
didn't even hear it.
survived. Yeah.
The party started with 12 members, but they've all been buried because they didn't wake up. So we just put them in a hole. Move on.
Fine.
I do want to say, out of game, thanks to Agile Monk for also buying a bunch of memberships. I appreciate that. I just seen that come through. Thank you very much, you
very
guys.
kind.
Appreciate that. Very, very, very nice. Awesome. And great to have you here, by the way. Also, for everybody in the live chat, put your theories in the chat. Love to see them.
Yeah,
What if we
please.
start hitting
yeah,
people
do,
with
'cause,
a
like,
corresponding painting?
We'll check him out.
We could shove the green chick back into the green painting or something. Like that purple dude, maybe we could shove him into a painting.
Take the painting and whap.
Maybe. I mean, if I tell you what, if things get violent, let's make that our first solution.
Okay, I'm with you.
You can
I'll
sneak
help ya.
attack with the corresponding colored paintings, and we'll just distract them. They'll be great.
Yeah. Okay. I like the plan.
Well, now there's a question. While we were out in the lobby
Mhm.
and Marco was tickling paintings,
Mhm.
did the guy in purple giggle?
No.
Okay. Like in his belly or something.
The test and garble, and then death when I touch the paintings. It's just there's something going on there. I'm just looking for a target to to turn undead on. And I don't want to just shove chicken feathers in people's faces and actually try training because it's really aggressive. And if I'm wrong, it's like
I think.
Well, I gotta tell you, there's like a cloud of wraiths out there. If you want to get turning, you can.
Yeah. Go for it. Go nuts.
not bad. Let's take a look outside. That's actually a thought.
Yeah. Do you want to open the front door?
Absolutely. Feather in hand.
If you die, don't blame me for this. Okay.
So
on my initiative. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a privy through the lounge here. If you need to go,
So I have Keenan going into the lobby to look at the rug, and Marco is opening the front door. Marco, when you open the front door, you don't see anything outside. Even though there are a couple of windows to the left and the right where you do see outside, and you see the purple cloud, and you can actually see a wraith or two that are going across horizontally. But when you open the door, you see a kitchen.
What?
This is the moment during our game where everybody is completely confused and does not know what the heck is going on.
Are we in a painting right now? That's what I think. I think we're in a painting.
And I will also say that this rug, it looks normal enough. It's like perfectly round, and it's got it's like a shag rug. Yeah, baby.
Is there anything under the rug?
There is.
Of course there is.
You see,
But
a
we don't
symbol.
know what it is that's under the rug.
What?
You see some kind of symbol that is drawn underneath the rug. No,
Luckily,
yeah,
I have a spell.
yeah. And as
Oh,
these
there's
Detect
circles.
magic.
as these revelations come to light, Oswald speaks again. So, you are trapped here with us now. We need your help. We weren't for sure when you came through the door, but we've been here for a very long time. There are 6 nobles here, a few that you have already met. One of them made a pact with a demon lord of time and dimensions and disposed of the other 5. We need your help to bind that, shall we call them, a warlock. One of you come here. I have a key to my room. In there, you'll find a chest with everything that you need. You'll need to find out what happened to the other 5 and how they died. Inside the chest will be items that you'll need to put on that binding circle thingy that you have just discovered. I didn't have a clever name for it, sorry. Who is going to take the key from Oswald?
I'll take the key from Oswald.
All right, Spagori, you take the
Well,
key.
no, you move the rug. Actually, Cannon, you move the rug.
Mm-hmm.
You should take the key.
You say there was a token in that device over in the corner there that's not working? Hang on to that.
Took it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you go into my room, when you open that chest, there is a secret compartment that contains the objects for that. You'll find a deck of playing cards. The 4 cards that you need are and as he says you watch as he dissipates, and everything in the area, the chandeliers go dark. The room seems to age at an incredible rate. And then I'm going to change our map to
the pit of despair.
Yes.
Can't even think of trying.
There we
Fog
go.
of eternal stench.
I'll darken it a little bit. And Oswald
Ooh.
is gone.
He's got to be a ghost or a figment or something like that.
We appear to be in some sort of a dimension of a powerful supernatural being, a non-real place where anything can happen. Assume nothing.
I will also like to share this with you. I don't know if you guys can see this as far as players are concerned. That's that. How do I get my... There it is. I will attempt to drop this in our Discord. Maybe I can do that. I don't know if you can see this or not, but the paintings also change.
Ooh.
And I would like to read through these. You can see it on our live stream, the pictures. You have the bronze plaque now has a name. Now, what I'm going to read to you is just me describing each painting. It doesn't say this. But the bronze plaque under the first one says Duchess Pine. And here you see a noble woman wearing a low-cut dark green blouse and an emerald necklace. Her left hand and forearm are sheathed in a heavy leather gauntlet with a falcon perched upon it. And I'll drop these in the Discord for you guys if you want to open up this document. The second one is Sir Lemonbright, who is a golden-eyed paladin in polished metal armor, wielding a magical shield, proudly dons a yellow tunic emblazed with his faction symbol on the front. The third one is Lady Roja, a formidable woman with long white hair and focused crimson eyes. She wields a crossbow over her shoulder and a marksman lapel pin attached to her red hooded cloak. The fourth one is Mr. O'Range, and Mr. O'Range is a burly blacksmith wearing a burnt orange leather apron. He sports amber tinted goggles on his bald head and wields a pair of glowing hot blacksmith tongs. We have Elaine Blueberry, a renowned baker in a blue apron and corsets, sapphire eyes sparkling with pride as she holds an award-winning blueberry pie in her magical pie pan. And then the sixth one is Friar Jelly, a devoted friar dressed in elegant purple robes, wearing a wooden prayer necklace. He holds a staff in one hand, a book tucked under his arm, and a satchel slung casually across his back. There's our colors.
Lady Roja.
I just realized this is Clue. This is
now
Clue.
realize?
I just realized it took me that long. You've done Clue. You've renamed them. You've done Clue. Okay. Now
I've never played that game in my life. I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah.
This is not my
Mr. Orange did it in the common room with the token of whatever, shoved it into somebody's, I don't know, somewhere.
Oh.
and an eyeball. I don't know. Oh dear.
Super into it. This is awesome.
Okay. All right. Well, that helps clear up a little bit more.
Oh, there we go. I just realized that I didn't transition over to the screen, so now everybody at home can see this as well. I read all those explanations, but there we go. Yeah. Sorry, folks at home.
I'm sure they will survive. We will survive. It's yeah. For any of you who actually figured out that we were literally in a Clue scenario, well done. It took me a while. Only just over an hour and a half. This is how good I am at puzzles and solving problems.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah,
Great movie.
yeah.
Well, we just saw Clue last week. Actually, it was on. I think it was just streaming. No, it was like on one of those movie channels that just streams, but they don't have enough commercial advertising, so they have like blocks of commercials that says "We'll be right back" for like 15 seconds. One of those like B station. Anyway, it was playing Clue. It was epic. And I hadn't seen that movie in 20 years.
Okay. All right. So what do we want to do at this point? It feels like we just need to go up to the chest, get the items, find the knife, the candlestick, the whatever the heck that is, and then figure out and then figure out where to shove these things, basically.
What were the two symbols on the token for the machine? It was a castle and
a lamp.
Yeah, the machine. I'm glad you mentioned that. So there is no longer an out of order sign on it. And inside of it, you can see like a number which would represent a cost. And the top row has healing potions with a number 1.
Oh, that sounds bad.
The second row, also with the number 1, has it's just labeled antidote.
No, dear.
You have one that says fire resistance. And then you have a line a line of scrolls, and the scrolls say remove curse.
Just gets better.
And then the last row is filled with it says it's oil of enchantment, which you would know would make your magic item magical, or your normal weapons
Non-magical,
magical. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately,
Definitely need that if we're going to place a wraith. So
unfortunately, I am Adam is brave and foolish, and I give me the token. Let's try this out. I'll put it in there just in case.
Oh, dude, we got one token.
One token.
I think we should. I think
Hold
we should
off.
wait until either a fire starts or we get a curse. Are there different prices for anything else?
We're just gonna have them all one because I ineptly prepared. They're all gonna be one token.
Okay.
Okay.
So
we'll find more tokens someplace, maybe in that chest.
yeah. Well, I've played Mario. I know you have to hit it from underneath, and a coin will pop out.
Oh yeah, let's knock it over. Start breaking shit.
Just bounce around. Okay.
It's a me.
So shall we?
Oh,
We have his key, or is
the front door is actually the door to the kitchen now, so we're all stuck here. We gotta play.
right. I will go to the chest. I will examine the contents of the chest, and when nobody's looking, I'll go for the secret compartment.
Okay. Sorry, I was daydreaming.
I loot the chest.
So do you wish to take the key and go to the owner's room? Is where
Yes.
that chest is at. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch back to our map so we can follow your progress. How do I do that on my?
Bye, Miss Peacock.
All right. So I'm gonna
Get Grant.
For you guys, I did put a picture of all those paintings in our Discord under Schedule A. So if you want to take a closer look, you can. So I'm going to move our map up, and as everybody can see, so in order to get to the owner's individual room in the inn, you would go up this hallway, and when you get to this intersection, you see there's a 1 on the door to the right. There's a 2 on this other room. It says owner's room here. But once you look down the hallway to the left, you see an inferno coming out of where room 6 would be. You just see blazing, just fire, just scorching everywhere. But what's unique about it is it doesn't seem to be catching the rest of the inn on fire. It's just
So we see it, but we don't feel it, sort of thing.
I'm going to assume that you're still at the main intersection and you're looking down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's like 30 to 35 feet away. You do feel it a little bit warmer here, but you can see that the fire, whatever's happening, is not spreading. It seems to be magically contained to room 6. And if you can visualize your best Terminator reference of when Arnold Schwarzenegger in robot form walked out of the fire, coming out of the fire and down the hallway, you see a skeleton with orange eyes glowing, with a set of seemingly fire resistant burnt orange goggles on top of its head, and wearing a burnt orange apron.
Does he look hostile?
Yes, that would be a hostile looking monster.
Orange,
Okay.
we have met at last. I draw forth my feather and I speak my magic word. Guess I can ask.
So let's
Turn undead.
let's move into combat for our first time tonight. Now, what I would like to do that's a little bit different than the other BECMI games that we have played in honor of the Dungeon Minister being here is I do want to go a little bit closer to the actual rules. So if you are going to be casting a spell, or if you are in melee combat and would like to either withdraw or retreat, we'll announce that at the beginning. and then we'll roll for initiative. So there is going to be a chance that your spell, if you are hit, they will mess up your concentration. So let's do that first. Nobody's in melee combat, so there's no opportunity for a withdrawal or a retreat. But is anyone going to be casting a spell?
Is turning undead considered casting a spell? I don't recall.
No, it is not. But we'll put that in the. I always forget,
Ranged
Fred. Where do we
weapon
usually put
No,
turn
these
undead?
would be for-
I'm going to ask.
I think we usually just put it under casting spells.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I'm going to cast protection from evil.
Okay. All right. So our wizard is going to be casting a spell. Now, don't forget, you also have that stopwatch, Phil. Your character has that stopwatch.
I'm planning on clicking it.
That will give you one free initiative win. You can use that twice.
Yep.
Otherwise,
I'm going to use design up.
you're going to use one now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys have the initiative then.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be moving forward and attacking when the opportunity arises.
So let's go with this. And also, you'll just move whenever you take your action. So who is going to fire? Anyone doing missile fire? All right, our thief.
I am.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Alrighty.
Glory. With chickens busting.
You are 30 feet away.
I could pretty much guess that doesn't hit, even with a dex bonus. With the dex bonus, that's a big old 7.
Ooh, a 7 is going to miss. And I'm not afraid to tell you guys that armor class 5 is what you're looking for. Armor class 5 is what you need to hit. So that'll do it for missile fire. Now let's do our spells and turn undead.
Protection from evil myself. Which, it wouldn't affect them at this range.
Okay. Your protection from evil goes off with no problem whatsoever. Now, I will tell you, Marco, that this is an undead, and we are going to turn this as a wraith.
Oh, I need a 7 then.
So you need to roll 2d6, and you need to roll 7 or higher.
I've got my Vegas craps dice. Huzzah.
Nice.
4 fails.
All right. It is not turned. And that'll bring us to melee combat.
All right. Well, I move forward, draw my sword, and I will be getting a 18 to hit. It was -1 armor class, and 3 points of damage from my sword.
Now, I will definitely count that as a hit if that's what you want, but I'm going to let you know that you're going to feel the heat coming off of this guy to the point where you'll take a couple of points of damage for being in melee combat with it. So as you approach, if you're okay with that, then I'll go ahead and mark off the 3 points.
I am brave and foolish.
Okay.
Of course I am.
Yes. So he will have a 5-foot aura of fire. Or this intense heat. And he will take a swing at you. And what he's holding is a set of blacksmith tongs. And they are burning coal hot. And he just goes to try to at you right in the face. But I rolled a 6. So that is going to miss. However, the intense heat from his aura will cause 2 points of damage to you.
Okay.
That will be in the round. We now have to roll for initiative. AJ, you want to be our initiative guy?
Yeah, stay with the tradition.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
Oh. No spells from me?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. No spells. Are you going to retreat or withdraw?
I'm going to advance.
Adam?
Oh. Reed?
Are you good with staying in melee with this guy?
I'm staying put. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wondering if he's bound to the room, and if we just withdraw from the battle, he won't pursue any further. Anyone else want to test that theory with me? Just tactical withdraw and see if it pursues to a certain point or not. I mean, if we woke this thing up, we may as well walk our way down to the fire resistance and pop that for Fred to go ahead and drink up. If he's gonna tank it.
Might be a
But
good
if
idea.
it's to us, we don't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, I don't mind standing here if we're going to fight it. But if we're not going to fight it, then let us know and I'll withdraw. But yeah, yeah. Unless you guys say
What you
anything,
want to fight? It's
I'm
just-
holding it off. Remember, brave and stupid.
All right, we're going for it then. A D6,
play.
AJ.
4.
All right, we have simultaneous action. That means I think Dungeon Master, I think you're muted as well.
No, I just did that. I just did a
Oh,
simultaneous action. I just
Yes.
really
Oh.
nice. Yeah. So
I
Just
do my own
realized-
special effects.
I just
Oh, do
realized
you?
I'm wearing your hat.
Phil,
Hey, very nice.
very cool. Yeah. So that's going to be missile fire first.
Missile fire. I'm not getting any closer to this thing than I have to. And Adam, if I accidentally hit you, my apologies.
Yeah, don't worry about
Hey!
me.
I rolled a 13. No, you're advancing as well, are you?
Yeah.
I rolled a 13. The plus of my dexterity is a 15. So
Nice. That is going to hit.
My dexterity is so bad, I'm pretty sure I can't even see something at range.
1 point.
What 1 point of damage there?
All right. Every little bit helps.
Whoa. Yeah.
No spells this turn. Turning undead's already failed. So we're going to go to melee.
Well, I'm moving towards it, and my aura of protection will stop creatures that if the creature requires magic to hit it, it can't hit me.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
It also gives me +1 to saving throws and attack rolls, but
Awesome.
speaking, it's just good for like warding off magical things.
Right. Well, I swing at it because I'm standing in the blast furnace, and I get 13 to hit, which is armor class 4, so that should
That's-
smack it. And
yep.
I do 6 points of damage.
That's a good one. All right. What about Marco and Kanan? Are you getting within melee to attack, or?
No,
Yeah.
can if you wanted to, because he's immune to the damage. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and take some damage and pull a mace and try to whack it.
Okay.
And I get armor class of 2. I had armor class 2.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit. Roll some damage. That's a 6-sided die for you
Woohoo!
for mace, I think.
My strength is It is +2. So I deal 4 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. And then was Keenan getting in melee for a swing or no?
Will I
He's-
take damage proximity?
Yes.
ma-
Everyone that's within 5 feet of it's going to take 1 point of fire damage, or just 1 point of damage.
Yeah, the only difference is if it's a magical creature and I attack it, it can then attack me. It doesn't switch off the protection from evil.
Okay.
So I'm going to elect not to attack it, and I'm going to try and interpose myself just to see if it is a magical creature and can't attack people.
Yeah, we're going to say it's a magical creature.
Okay, so I'm going to try and interpose myself between the fighters
Okay.
and the creature,
Okay.
and just sort of like turn my back to it and be like getting scorched, but say, I can hold it back. I can hold it back. I'll hit you back.
Okay.
Calm down, bro. Calm down, bro.
Yeah, everybody.
Break it up, man.
So I'm going to apply with Keenan, protection from evil. I'll let up. You have this glow about you. I'm going to give a negative penalty to the creature's attack, as it's going to try to get by you, to get at Adam. And I rolled very poorly, so your tactics are successful.
Nice.
Yes.
Worked for Gandhi. Worked for me.
Yes. So that is going to end our round. Let's do initiative again, please.
A time
wait.
Gandhi was fighting a flaming skeleton in a hallway.
Yeah. That's 6.
All right. You guys have it. Missile fire.
Apparently, he used to invite young women into his bed in order to test himself to resist. So,
Yeah.
flaming hot. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, did we take during that round? Did we take
Yeah.
1 point of fire damage?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
that's correct. Get
Right,
your
do we
gun,
have
you folks
anybody?
here. Or,
Are we doing? Is anybody doing ranged attacks?
I just did, but I missed.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear.
I just reduced my armor class by 1 because I couldn't believe my hit points were that low. Oh no, that is my hit points.
Let's see. No spells, so now it's melee time.
It's melee time. Melee. Oosh. Ooh, that's not good.
I'm like, it's fine. It can't hurt me.
Yeah.
Burning to death.
Yeah, that was really bad. I got an 8 to hit, so that's armor class 9. I'm going to miss.
Yeah, that is-
Yeah,
Are you taking it with a sword or something?
I am attacking it.
You're
with
like,
this.
whoa!
I was doing all right before, but I'm currently
Reaching around
kind of a little bit burnt, so it's becoming harder. Ah.
Oh, we need a 5, don't we? It's armor class 5, is that right?
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, okay, I missed 2.
Okay. All right. So for those of you within 5 feet of it, I rolled another 1, so that'll be 1 point of damage.
Ouch.
And it is. My dice are not rolling in the creature's favor. It is rolling in your favor, which is good. And that will be a miss. So that will bring us back to the end of the round. Any spells? If no spells, let's roll for initiative. And I rolled a 5.
4.
All right. I will go first, so we'll apply the fire damage first. That is going to be 1 more point of fire damage. And it is going to reach around with a try to hit Adam, and I get an armor class of 2, which I believe barely misses you, right? Because you have an armor class of 1?
Yeah, with the shield, yeah.
Okay. That brings us to you guys. Missile fire, please.
Missile! Yay!
Don't hit
Rolled a
me.
17, so that's a 19 with my dex.
Nice.
Come on, big six, let's go. Well, it's better than 1, 2.
2. All right.
Picking away at it.
Scory. Nice. And the rest of you, make your attacks.
Okay. I swing, and I'm finding myself more and more of my there's more flames around it. It's becoming really hard to sort of do this. I missed terribly. I got an 8 again to hit. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about either Kanan or Marco?
Miss.
Both miss. And Kanan, you're still holding them back. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your interposing is applying a penalty, which is working very well for you guys. So let's roll initiative again. I rolled a 4.
Who'd have thought my tactic was stand there and do nothing?
I love it.
6.
All right.
Wow, good dice.
Missile fire.
Let's see if we can get another one in there.
Don't hit me.
18.
Nice.
20 with my bonuses and a damage. There it is, a 5.
All right. What weapon are you using?
It is a short bow.
Short bow. All right. So you see this little bit of a cluster with your magic user friend. He's got his protection from evil up and interposing himself like whoop, whoop, whoop. But you are able to get an arrow through, and it cracks the skull of this flaming creature.
Good shot.
Is sending him toppling to the ground. And as that happens, the fire begins to subside. And we are going to exit combat. You have defeated the flaming blacksmith.
Oh, thank God for that. That was, yeah. Am I still on fire, or am I good?
You have a few singe spots, but you are okay.
Okay. I look for a closet or like a broom cupboard, so that I can sweep away the remains.
Okay.
See, this is why we wear robes. I suppose it's constantly getting set on fire.
And my map is a little bit incorrect because this is actually supposed to be a shelled out burn of a room, and it's not. But that's okay. Yeah, you can kind of like kick stuff in there. You also see these glowing tongs that are laying on the ground, and also this leather blacksmith apron is all that's left of this dude.
Okay.
I'm betting either the tongs or the apron or both are what go in, but it's just
Yeah, I was
The
thinking that
tongs.
myself.
Definitely the tongs.
Do they look like they're still hot? Can I feel heat coming off them?
They're warm, but you can pick them up now.
All right. Let's add that to the collection. As for the apron, I'm assuming the apron comes in useful later on.
Actually, if anyone would like to wear it, could serve as a leather armor +1.
Okay.
Sadly, no.
No.
Our thief, maybe.
I'm allergic.
I will
I'm
wear it
allergic
as
to
a
armor.
cape.
Yes.
Nice.
As a mage, I'm allergic to armor.
There you go.
I will wear it like a cape.
All right. You now have the benefits of a leather armor +1, and a lot of really cool pockets to put your tools. I will say that it is 9 o'clock already. I know we got a late start. If you guys are willing to go an extra 15 minutes, I'd like to. But if you need to depart, then we can end here.
I'll go with another 15.
Is everybody good?
I
Yep.
can do 15.
Okay.
I can do 15.
Let's do that then. All right.
I'm hardly in a position to play.
Cool. So what would we like to do next? We have just defeated.
Is the room still on fire, or did the room went out?
Yeah, the fires died along with the undead fire dude, and you can just see the shelled out room now. Everything inside of it is just burnt to a crisp.
We got a newfie in the chat. Hey, Rita, Peter. I'm going to go back and I'm going to put the tongs in one of the spaces on the outside of the symbol under the rug.
Okay. You place it there.
Is there any correlation? I'm looking at the lines on the outside of the circle and the arrangement. Is there any sort of moving panel or something? Do we slide that around?
No, but it does look like an object is supposed to go on the outside, like you have done. But it looks like you have to those circles. It looks like it fits something in particular, and then that's when your mind's like, "Oh yeah, the chest that Oswald mentioned."
Right, yeah. Okay, looting the chest, yeah.
Yeah, we need to go back to the room where the chest is.
Okay.
Because we haven't got that yet.
Yeah, we got interrupted.
Where's that room?
All right.
Side port?
Was that was the room where all the flame was coming up?
That
The
wasn't
chest room.
his room. That was just a distraction.
Oh, just down the left.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So there could be
That was
something nasty in
probably-
his room.
It's probably Orange's room.
Yeah, exactly. Orange's room. He is in room 6.
Orange flames.
Mm-hmm.
Orange flames.
Flames on the side of my face, burning. Flames licking my face. Sorry, Madeline Kahn. Clue.
It's bad licking.
You-
Safe word is blancmange.
I will tell you that you do find a few things in here. You're going to find you did say something about searching the room, and I forgot all about this. When the skeleton collapsed, you heard a ting. You find another token. You find a key with the number 6 on it. And there is a folder that has some book pages. It looks like they were ripped out of a book.
Okay. Now we have bookshelves.
Mhm.
I'll have a look at the pages. Being a
Okay.
mage.
All right. Let me just get to the book.
My qualifications are I can read.
Yes. These pages. A lot of it is gibberish and it looks warped, like it's concealed behind either some type of magic. But it says at the top of it, the Lute of Echoes.
Lute, Loot or Lute?
Lute. Lute of Echoes.
Thank you.
So I'm going to look. I'm going to spend. Well, I'm going to tell the guys I'm going to go and check out the bookshelves to see whether this belongs to a book, because I think if we open up that book, it'll have another one of the tokens in it.
Okay.
Although
Okay, so we should.
I'm
make
sure, but I'm not
we-
sure.
That's 50 pages. Is that it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
So these.
I could use some help.
Yeah. So these are
Yeah.
some pages that look like they were ripped out of a book.
Can I take a look at the page? I mean, I don't know. This might be a magic thing and it's not available,
Mhm.
but I do have an 80% chance of being able to read languages.
Okay.
Well, by all means.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll roll it,
Yes, please.
and if I got to get an 80 or under, that's only if this is an actual language, not if it's magically protected that wouldn't apply.
Well,
Okay,
if one
so
of
I
the words says
rolled-
explode,
I rolled a 24, so if it's a normal language, I can read it, but if it's a magical hidden language, then I could.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, you know that if this was a normal language, you'd be
Let me
able to
see.
write it, but it is something magical, and it looks like, with that 24, I'm also going to give you this. It looks like if it were placed back into the proper book, that the words would reveal themselves.
Cool.
I misheard that as kitten language, not hidden
Meow,
language.
meow,
Yes.
meow, 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 meow.
All right.
Yeah.
So we are searching through the bookshelf, and okay, so all right, let's search through the bookshelf to find the book that those pages fit
Okay.
into.
So you guys want to go
Centerfold
to
drops
the common area? Is that where we're going to look at the bookshelves?
I guess so. Let's start
Okay.
with that, and then we'll
Okay.
create the other stuff.
Like Wizards Monthly.
Sweet. So you go back into the lobby, and then you take a right and open the door to the common area. And looking inside of this area, you see hanging from the ceiling, spaced out about every 5 feet, are ropes.
Mm,
Are
Nope,
there
don't
6
like that.
ropes or 4 ropes?
Huh?
Are
There-
there 6 ropes or 4 ropes?
There are a lot of ropes. You would probably be able to count. In that area in particular, there's probably about, let's just say there's 8 of them. Let's say there's like 8 ropes. And they are moving across the top of the ceiling. So they're like attached to the ceiling. They're dangling there, but they move across.
They're hanging like they're on a curtain rod. They're moving like they're on a
Mhm.
curtain rod kind of thing.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yes. And you also hear something smashing through bookshelves.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
man.
hey!
No,
We got these
don't.
pages. We got a book. Get out of there.
Stop smashing our books.
Okay. All right.
Attack the darkness.
Well, we're continuing on, aren't we?
Um,
Yeah.
Something's up,
Yeah.
clearly.
Head for the
We gotta
bookshelves. Let's
race
go.
where it is that's
Yeah.
crashing through bookshelves. We gotta find the book that we
Yeah.
need before it does.
okay.
Has it been
Yeah.
six turns since I last cast the spell?
No, I don't think so. I think you still got that for a bit. 6 turns is that's quite a
Hour.
while.
That's
Yeah, it's
60
an hour,
minutes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
After me, I am still protected
Okay.
from the supernatural.
Yes.
um,
So as you venture in further, the ropes react to you all as you come in. They split, and they go and they try to wrap around you. So I would like for each of you to make a saving throw versus, what would be a dexterity saving throw? Like a death ray?
Weapon.
Yeah.
Weapon or death ray.
Yeah, let's.
Death ray's usually the catch-all.
Like,
Yeah.
like finger of death.
Yeah, so let's do a saving throw versus death ray. And AJ, your character will have a +4 to that roll.
Nice.
With your protection from evil.
Oh, pass with absolute flying colors.
Okay.
That's same.
19 on the die.
Remind me, this is a D20 roll, right?
This is a D20 roll, yes. You have to roll your death ray saving throw or higher.
Yep. Hi. Hi.
13. Oh, thank God for that.
Okay. What about Spagori?
Well,
Oh,
Ooh.
that is not good.
I needed an
So,
11.
15.
Yes.
So the dexterous guy gets caught.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's one of the boons and benefits of playing a D20 dice rolling mechanic.
Yes. So as you guys run in and head towards the bookshelf, who's got the pages?
Me.
You.
Oh, actually, you were reading them, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were trying to decipher the language. Did you give them back, or?
Would you have given him the pages?
I would
back?
imagine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. The pages, as he goes to give them back, you're not able to grasp them.
Right. Pixie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not entangled, so I'm still gonna make my way to the bookshelf if I can.
Yeah.
I feel like if I discover the book, this will solve our problem.
So will our thief continue to hold on to those? Because every time he tries to give them to you, they like fall to the ground.
Hmm.
well, if he can't pick them up, I tried to give it to someone else.
Anybody else can.
Oh,
Oh, they're evil.
Maybe we
They're
can only.
evil.
Oh well, they're
I'm
enchanted, so I
brave
can't
and-
touch them.
I am brave and foolish. I will take them.
Okay. All right.
No,
Well,
that means they must have some sort of a dangerous enchantment on them.
So Adam has them. All right. Fast forward back to present day. Our thief, unfortunately, now has a rope that is wrapped around his neck.
Can I turn on dead to try to see if it's a possessed rope to make it behave?
You could try to turn those ropes, or you could try to turn the creature that's coming around the corner where the bookshelves are at.
Well, tell me about that.
Yes.
Tell me
Hold on,
it's.
speak to die a little bit longer. What's you?
Tell me it's a roper. Tell me it's a roper.
Please tell me what it is. Please tell me what it is. I get the distinct feeling the rope is not friendly.
Yes. And
It's a
so
bookshelf roper.
yeah. And so what you see as it comes around
Mr.
the
Roper.
corner is a paladin type undead with metal armor, a yellow tunic, and a magical sword in one hand, and his other hand is his entire arm is like this lengthy whip-like rope. This same undead, we'll just call him who he is, Sir Lemonbright. You can see that his head is on the side, and when he runs over, it just bobbles like there's nothing left holding it up. And you
Ugh.
see red rash around his neck. And I think that'll probably be a good point where we can stop for the night.
He's gonna whip us like lemon curd.
Yeah, you're literally leaving me hanging.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
That is true. Yes.
That's
Wow.
wicked good.
Tune in next time.
Does
Yes.
Spagiari get out of the rope?
Yes.
Can Kanan touch the book? Well,
Will the mage survive with the only
Will
spell I've ever
Margot
cast that
turn
seems
the
to be
paladin?
effective? Nice.
Will
and can Adam
use
defeat Lemonylicious?
or will Adam use those bits of paper from the book for
Oh,
toilet paper?
yeah.
Will we eat the yellow snow?
Yeah.
And will we meet Mr. Roper?
Yellow's humor. I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that should get us through to part one. So thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Oh my god, this is so fun. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Glad.
Thank you. That was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Thank
I'm
you very much.
so confused. It took me
Yeah.
so long, and then finally, oh, it's Clue. Oh, now I'm starting to understand.
Yes.
And where's
Now the
part two?
monsters are coming out,
Yeah. Yeah. Monsters are coming out. Things are getting together.
Well,
Yep.
We have a plan and we have a mission. We know what we need to do, and it's fun to hit stuff. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
Someone has
And
already.
vending machine.
Yeah, and you have a vending machine full of goodies that you're probably going to need at some point, and you have 2 tokens so far. Someone asked when is part 2. Part 2 is scheduled for Thursday, October 24th. So we will be back then. That is in 3 weeks, and we'll wrap this up.
That is North American time zone, not New Zealand time zone.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna mention it.
We're a day
Somewhere else.
ahead.
Yeah.
12, well,
Yeah.
well, yeah, 12 hours ahead.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Fifth.
We're in the
cool.
future.
In the future.
Thanks, Wally. That was cool.
Yeah. You bet.
Yep. You confused me. You had me thinking. You had me wondering what the heck was going on. And yes, now I get to get. Now, I almost feel like I've only just met Aaron, and his character may soon be very dead. You know.
That's okay.
Such a fighter thing to think.
If in our live streams, if a character dies, another one magically takes their place because that's how it works.
Yeah. The
When you're cornered
Hail
in the
Hydra.
gauntlet.
contrived character entrance. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how,
Yes,
that's how I run
absolutely.
all my campaigns. You just
Yeah.
probably coin the machine to get the play.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Characters practically popping out of the ground around here.
I do want to apologize to chat. I did not get to watch any of it tonight, so I will probably go back and watch it tomorrow on a replay or something, or I might not. Who knows? But I want to thank everyone in the chat. Thank you everyone for the memberships, Agile Monk and AJ Piggott. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, also big thanks to Dungeon Minister for joining us first time on the stream. Appreciate you having us.
Thanks
here.
for having me.
And I'll just repeat what you said. This was the smoothest thing you ever seen. Everything just went right into live stream without a hitch.
Thing of beauty and a joy forever.
Yeah. Awesome. Don't forget to check out everybody's channels, How to RPG, Dungeon Master, AJ Pickett, and Phil Kearney. All the links are below. Thank you very much again, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you in a few weeks. That'll be October 24th. Catch you then. On to the next.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.